What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about becoming a gun entrepreneur, doing that kind of stuff, how to get started, where do, I know that was one of the biggest things when I started was, where do I start, how do I do it, and, I'm here to talk about that, just make you feel a little bit more comfortable, and yeah, so let's just get right into it.
Shawty in the way at the motherfucking fix that. Sipping all day, got me leaning off the
So step number one is get a job. And I'm dead serious about this. Get a job that you absolutely hate. Get a job that you're gonna sit there and you're gonna wish you weren't there. This is one of the biggest things for me. I worked at McDonald's for 3 years of my life, and let me just say those were the... I'm not gonna actually say it. It's not the worst 3 years of my life because there's a lot of people that I really liked there, but the job itself was the worst 3 years of my life. Every day, it was greasy, it was gross, I was always exhausted when I got home. The hours were terrible, the pay was terrible, and overall, it was just the worst experience ever. But the reason I say to get a job that you absolutely hate is because when you go there, you can visualize what your goals are, and you can just sort of imagine what life would be like if you didn't have to work that job. My phone just rang. Whoops. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, that was just a client texting me. Anyway, so when you're working a job that you hate, you absolutely, you put a lot of thought into your life. For me, when I knew that I wanted to do digital marketing and that was my big niche that I wanted to work in, I was just imagining that the whole time I was at work. It was the worst place to be, and it was just mentally it screwed with my mind. I was depressed, I constantly had anxiety, I wasn't making enough money at all. There was just so much to it. And when I was there, I was just imagining this perfect life, being able to travel, being able to, I'm not financially, I'm not financially secure enough yet. I still work a job, but it's a job that I still love, and actually I do a lot of marketing for them. But it's a job that I love, and that's my point, is first work a job that you absolutely hate, because it drives you to go from here to here. You're making that big leap. Whereas I'm not saying that a good job is a bad thing to get, but I'm just saying working somewhere like McDonald's really makes you think about your goals. And yeah, overall, that's just it. Tip number 2 that I have for anybody who's just starting out, take that money from that shitty job that I told you to get and invest it in self-education. This is something that I really wish I had done. I mean, I kind of did. I hate to admit it, but one of my friends, the reason I got started with digital entrepreneurship, digital marketing, was that I actually started watching some of the Tai Lopez social media marketing agency videos. I didn't own it, but a friend of mine did, so I watched a few of his videos. And then I progressively just watched a lot of videos on YouTube learning that kind of stuff. But I really wish that instead of taking my money and buying a car, which, by the way, buying a car is still a good thing in this business, but instead of buying the car, I really wish I had taken that and just bought a course and just learned about it, because, ultimately it would have just sped up the process a lot more, and I think I probably would have been a lot further now. Just take that money and invest in something good. If you want to get into digital marketing, some courses I recommend are Eman's Six-Figure SMMA one. I've heard that one's terrific from so many people that I trust. Tai Lopez's, he has a lot of sales on it, so if you can get it on sale, definitely just buy it. It's not that good in my opinion. I think it's very basic. It just covers the basic points. Another good one, if you're kind of on a budget with around $500, from what I've heard, is Hayden Peddle and Ryan Hildreth's course. Those ones are really good as well. And just if you're looking for something like Bitcoin, or if you're getting into affiliate marketing, any of that, just look for a course that covers everything good and that you can watch, and try to find someone that you enjoy too, because when you actually enjoy that person, you can actually, you learn better from them. For me, I want to buy Eman's course eventually, when I have a bit more money to spend, but right now I just can't, and unfortunately. But yeah, just take that money, just save it, and just buy a course. Just learn right away. Self-knowledge is the way to go in entrepreneurship, honestly. School isn't going to teach you anything about, building your own business, building your own whatever. And my third and final step would be just execute it. Honestly, one of the biggest things that held me back when I was 16, I was so scared to just go out and execute, just go out and get clients and do all that. I was just scared because, you know, I'm a kid. What's a business owner gonna take from me? Like, but you know, just go out there. You are gonna make mistakes, and that is okay. You know, I started cold calling for my marketing agency a couple weeks ago, and you know, my first few calls were just a disaster. You know, like one of them was they mentioned their competition, and I should have rebutted with that. I should have been like, oh, but you know, anyway. But I didn't. I was like, oh, okay, cool, bye. And it was just the worst experience ever. But just go out and just do it. Whether it's, you know, whether it's talking to someone that you wouldn't normally be comfortable talking with, or, you know, if you're going to networking events, do that too. That's fun. But overall, just execute, because one of the biggest things I regret was not executing and not going for what I wanted to do. Like I said, a lot of it would have gone a lot smoother for me had I have just, you know, gone out and done it, you know? So, biggest word of advice, just go out, execute, and yeah. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry about the mess in my room. I'm currently redesigning, doing a whole bunch of stuff in my room. That's my desk. Anyway, thanks again for just watching this video. I know that these are kind of awful to start with, but they're, you know, I'm just trying to help out with people who want to get started in young entrepreneurship. And yeah, so if you're new here, make sure to comment, like, subscribe. That's actually really weird to say for me. But make sure to subscribe, because I want to be posting as much as possible, as much value. And if you have anything you guys want me to talk about, just comment that below. And yeah, anyway. Should I do like a cool outro? No? Okay. Bye.